Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Already see a few chats in the chats. I got some people waiting in the green room. Hang on, guys. I'll get you out here in a minute. Just still doing some housekeeping here. Some stuff you just can't do until after I've gone live, so I'm taking care of that stuff. I haven't forgot you. Well, maybe Teej. Teej is easy to forget. Just kidding, buddy. All right. Al Duran.
Hey, Rodney, good morning.
Morning, fellas.
Good morning.
Hey,
All right,
TJ,
so
good morning.
how did Rick, how did he pass away?
He had liver problems.
Oh. How old of a guy was he?
Oh, he was about my age.
Oh, wow.
He was in his 60s.
Man.
He was a great guy. I'm sorry you didn't get to meet him in the chats, because even in the chats he was a great guy. I never got to meet him in real life, in real time, and
Oh, you just saw him like in the chats and on panels and
but he came on Saturday Morning Coffee with Friends quite a bit, and he helped a lot of people in the drone community. Hey guys, let me say hi to some of the people in the chats. Mudball Creative, good morning. Push Broom, good morning. Johnny Jones Flyer, Mr. Crowley, Arizona Street Media, Michael Blade, good morning. Susan Lee, good morning. Jerry Bauer, good morning. Let's see. Paul Murray, good morning. I think I got everybody. TJ, you must be outside.
Yeah, I figured it's a nice day today, and the wind's kind of blowing a little bit, so I figured I'd come outside and so I don't disturb wife who's sleeping or whatever. It's
that's a good idea.
So loud.
You better hope she doesn't watch this.
No, she's still sleeping.
Peter Ray.
Uncle
Morning, guys.
Hey.
Morning. Good morning. How you guys doing? Rodney, thank you for the invite.
You're welcome.
Morning.
Good morning, Jack Rabbit FPV. Good morning, Scott. Again, glad you guys can join us both on the panel and in the chats.
Hey, Al, TJ, Peter.
Hi there, Ray.
Hey, Peter, good morning.
Hi, Al. How are you going?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Good. And everybody in the chat?
Good morning, Place It Here. Ken, how are you doing today? So look at that weather there where Tej is at. Look at that blue sky.
That's nice.
Nice, TJ. You flying? You getting ready to fly over the lake?
Blue skies all around.
No, he's sitting outside so he don't wake up the wifey and get her mad at him.
You're so loud. You're so loud.
I'm sure we've heard that a few times ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So, Rodney, you're getting very close. I'll be seeing you again pretty soon.
Yes, I am so looking forward to it.
Oh, so you are coming to the South Florida Drone Meetup.
I am coming. All my plans have been firmed up, and I'm going to fly into Atlanta on Friday morning and hook up with this love lady, and then we're going to drive to Florida together.
Heck yeah,
Cool.
That's awesome.
Road trip.
Blind Neil, good morning.
Looking forward to meeting you finally, face to face.
Yeah, looking forward to meeting you too, Teach. Al, are you going to the South Florida Meetup?
I am. I'm actually taking my wife with me. Going to be there for a whole week.
All right.
On the 1st and leaving on like Thursday after that. So hopefully we'll do some extra. curricular activities with Ray and have a good time.
Oh, cool. So,
Yeah.
TJ is getting me
Is
dizzy.
Pete coming to the Florida Drone meetup?
No, I won't be there. No.
Yes, Michael. There's room still available as far as I know, and don't forget your discount code SFD.
Yes, it works very well, by the way.
Okay, good, Rodney. I'm glad. Yep.
And Mr. Loveladies in the house.
Hey, Mr. Bell, Mr. Duran, Mr. Teej, Mr. Kelly, Mr.
Hey, Dennis. You had a
Hey,
great.
Dennis. Good
Hi,
job,
Dennis.
Mr. Carroll. I was going to call you O'Connor for some reason. I said, that's not right.
Definitely not. No.
Hey, 80 sounded really good. I requested that one. It came out.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
Your prayer
I haven't
reviews.
practiced that for ages and ages. So,
That's my
Jackson
daughter's
RC
name.
Aviation. Good morning, Chris.
and you heard what happens with songs that I do practice, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yes,
Dennis,
it does.
I don't
It's
care
so
what you
good.
say. You did a good job on Into the Mystic.
Oh, thank you.
Even if it
Appreciate
was
it.
just me that thinks so, I think you did an outstanding job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Sunrise
Well, like I said, not
Media,
looking for
good morning.
praise. I just
Huh?
want to do it right. That's all.
Well, I know you're not looking for praise. But
Dennis, that song you composed it is really, really good.
yes, I agree.
You like
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll work on it then.
I'm telling
Curtis
you.
Start, good morning. Sunrise Water Media, good morning. And Teach just popped back in. Didn't even know you'd left, Teach.
Hi, Teej. You were
Yeah,
sideways
my
before. Now you're
internet
not.
tends to go down.
His picture is frozen.
Yeah, there's something wrong with his camera too. He's not sideways.
Up. We'll teach them. Okay.
Yeah, but he seems to spend a lot of time sideways.
I know.
He's just a sideways kind of guy.
That's right.
I saw a road sign in Tokyo.
I'm kind of.
It had an English translation that said, "Stop, drive sideways." It's supposed to say detour, but go this way, drive sideways.
Hey, Dennis, you did so well on your live stream that Mudball Creative fell asleep again. Fell asleep.
That's great. Good news. Exactly served my purpose. And my
Good morning,
intent.
Dean. Oh, man. Dean, I'm sorry. I should have sent you a link.
Hey, Dean. Good morning. How you doing? Hey, Johnny. How you doing?
A lot of people. in
Station
the chat
identification. Rodney Bell is supposed to have 2 L's, but the cup is rebelling.
We're rebelling.
And that only has 1 L. So there you go.
You could always draw one in there, Dennis. Just
I could.
get a marker pen or something and draw it in.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Rodney, if you got more people that want to come in, just let me know and put me in the back room. That's
Well,
all.
Rodney can put 10 people up at once.
I can put 10 people in here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
You got the pro license, huh?
Well, the one in between, not necessarily the pro, but the one in between the free one and the pro one.
Okay. And how much is that a month?
I think it was about
25, is it?
165 or something like that.
A month?
No, a year.
Oh,
It's paid for by a year, or at least I pay for it by a year.
got a good crowd in the chat already. Rodney.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, well,
24 people
Mudball
watching.
Creatives here.
yeah.
They must like you, Rodney.
Lord knows why. It's got to be
It's true.
Dennis Lovelady and Peter.
Must be.
No, it's not me. People are fed up with me by the time I'm done.
Looks like a lot of blind-eyed Neils. Tap
All
the
right,
thumbs up
all
for
right.
Rodney here, guys, if you haven't done it already. That's
So
a good
Sean is
reminder.
starting with me again. Teach dropped out again.
Yeah, it looks like his broadband is pretty bad.
Morning, Dean.
Morning.
I love Sean Crawley's sense of humor.
Hey, Dean,
Morning,
how
Dean.
you doing?
Hey, Rodney and let's see, and Dennis, what time you guys arriving in Florida?
We haven't really worked that out. His plane lands, what was it, 8 something in the morning, Rodney?
Yeah, hang on.
So we're thinking probably around 6 or maybe a tad earlier than that.
Yep. Okay. And that's Friday? You guys coming Friday?
Correct.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi, Johnny.
Johnny.
Hey,
Good
Johnny.
morning, everyone.
Hey,
Good
Johnny.
morning. Good morning.
So
By the
how's
time we find it, we'll have moved on to other things.
hey Ray, what's the itinerary like for the event?
What's that?
Can, can you give us a rundown on the itinerary for the event?
Yeah, yeah.
Dennis,
Basically,
7:30.
we're going to
Good morning. Good morning. Good
start
morning.
today. I'm pretty sure that Rodney and Dennis will be there at 6 a.m. just like I will be, and they'll be doing a live thing, right, guys? You guys gonna do that?
Probably,
live
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So they'll be doing that, and then at 7 a.m. it officially sort of starts, and people will start rolling in 7 a.m. I'll be there, and I'll have munchkins, and Maddie's bringing
Somebody's got
donuts.
some feedback.
So you got to get there early if you want the munchkins and the donuts.
Yeah, it
But-
sounds like somebody's getting some feedback, guys. Check your systems.
I hear a radio or something.
Yeah. AZ Drone Dude, good morning. Menendez Drone Ops, good morning, Jose.
No, what I hear is it's feedback from this show. Yeah. Let me
Wow.
mute mine. I'm going to mute mine.
I muted mine too.
How you doing, Ken?
I'm
Hey,
good.
Ken.
How y'all doing today?
Good
All
morning,
right.
Ken.
All right, just back to the itinerary, and then we'll meet everybody, start flying. The U.S. Army is sending a couple of pilots from their drone team in Alabama. They're coming all the way from Alabama.
Oh
And-
wow.
All right. So we'll get to see some of the Army drones, I guess.
Wow.
And then
Cool.
at 11 a.m., Mark Fisher will be giving his editing presentation. And again, then that'll go about an hour, give or take. Lunch, obviously. Lunch is on your own. If I can get a food truck to come or two, maybe we'll do that. But there's permits involved and all of that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe 1 a.m., Dennis will entertain us. He said
1 a.m.?
1
It's not
a.m.?
likely, Ray.
1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Sorry.
Tony Tropic is going to come down and with his band. He's bringing members of his band down, and maybe they'll play and entertain us after Dennis. But either way, it's going to be a fun day.
It will
It
be a
looks
fun
like-
day.
Sorry to interrupt. It looks like the feedback just dropped.
And it's all about the camaraderie anyway, just meeting everybody and talking to everybody.
That's right.
We're hoping that Ken is still in town so he can be
Yeah,
there.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping so.
Hi, Ken.
Okay. The only way I
Hi,
can get on
Johnny.
the only way I can get on the panel is if I wore Rodney's shirt. He said.
I did not. Why are you doing that, Ken? You don't know. You don't understand what kind of power I have here. See, I have the power to make you disappear.
Whoa.
Oh, hey,
So that's
Dean, we
pretty
better
bad.
not make Rodney mad, right?
In the chat, Rodney DeMarco.
So,
Hey, and I forgot to mention, not that I forgot, but we saved the best for last. And we're going to have our big raffle at the end of the day. And we got a lot of sponsors this year. Thank you to all of them. And Rodney, you want me to name them or I'll do that later or whatever?
well, you can name them, I guess. I see no reason why. But let me say hi to a few people first, though.
All right.
DeMarco, good morning, FSU grad 03, AZ Drone Dude, Newfound Drone Productions, good morning. Jerry Bauer, I think I said hi to you earlier, but I'm not sure. And Mr. Crowley and his drone is back in there. And he started on me already again. Hey, Johnny. Welcome back.
Hit the wrong button.
Oh, that's
Johnny.
happening.
No, they're not new, Sean. I've had mine for a couple of years, I think. Isn't that right, Rodney?
Yeah.
How's
I think
everything in Louisiana?
Everybody's had one for a couple of years, pretty sure.
Phantom Hodges Drone, good morning, Paul. Copper State Aerial Photography, Mike, good morning. Man.
They're not new, Sean. I've had mine for a couple of years, I think. Is that right, Rodney?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Johnny.
It must have been Johnny, yep.
Johnny's fault.
Harry Mano, good morning. So what are everybody's plans for today?
We're going to stick around the house today.
Cool.
We're going to the beach. We're going to go to Jupiter Beach and relax.
Taking an alternator off a car.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
I'm going to stick around here for a little while, then go to bed.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
You're-
too windy
It's
to
early.
do any drone flying here, so I may do something else on YouTube. May put up a video of our critters at night. We have a bunch of critters roaming around at night. I have a critter cam out.
Yeah,
Those
so
are
that's-
fun. Those I like those. You posted at least one of those before. It feels like I watched a couple of those, maybe.
Yeah, I've put several of them out.
Yeah,
I'm doing my TJ impression.
Oh,
it's working. You're doing a very good job, but you got to turn that camera sideways.
Thank you. Hey,
That's
thank you,
better.
Jerry Mano. Thank you for asking Kelly to send one of those drones to us. We appreciate that.
Hey, don't put me next to Ken Hoffmeyer. He steals crawfish. When you're not looking.
Yeah, you'll punch you in the side of the head, dude. Do it again, Ken. Good one. So it looks like Arizona is going to be 71 degrees. Anybody, excuse me, I don't remember who Arizona Street Media is. He's saying it's 71 degrees in Arizona. So nice.
Hey, Mike Kelly, how you doing?
Sean's really hating on me today.
Hey, Greg, Harley FPB's in the house.
Yeah, Greg, how's it going? Saw you over on Dennis's channel. Welcome
Yeah,
to
yeah.
ours, or to mine.
Did you, Greg, did you finish your Senna lifter?
So Greg, I missed you coming into my channel. I didn't realize you were there. I apologize. I miss a lot. I miss so much. So
You got so much going on, Dennis. I mean, it's so easy to.
I mean, singing.
You got like 20 things going at once.
yeah, it's hard for me, but I try to keep up.
and you got such a fancy setup there when you fly and play.
Yeah, it does. It takes a few minutes to set it up. So,
Looney
Yeah,
Tunes,
it's pretty good.
Maryland. Laugh out loud for sure. That's funny.
82 in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice and
boy.
warm today.
Oh man, that's nice, Johnny. That's great. You gonna fly today, Johnny?
I will this afternoon. Got a basketball game. I think at 10 o'clock this morning. So
You don't mean it's 82 now, do you, Johnny?
no, it's 64 right now.
Okay, because that was, hey, Blind Neil, that was our
No,
predicted high as well,
days are
82.
coming. Those days are coming, but we don't want to get to that yet.
Yeah,
No.
they're coming fast, aren't they? The only good thing about winter is all the bugs are killed, well, at least in Virginia. So we don't have to worry about the bugs crushing us.
Ron, good morning.
Hey,
Hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Full house there today.
Ah, good
Oh,
morning.
yeah. We've got a ton of people in here today. I wonder what happens by winter
Ron.
like that.
There you go.
You like that
Better?
better, or you
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
better?
Yes, no, the other one's better.
The
Yeah.
other one?
The Brady
Okay.
Bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the wide angle view.
Brady Bunch.
Nice.
I really don't want to see my nose hairs in the video.
Dennis is Alice right now.
I'm Alice, that's right.
Yeah, stick your nose out so you can see your nose hair. Change of view again will show off a nose hair. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Wow.
How cold is it in Wyoming, Ron?
I think it's going to be in the 20s, around 30 today, but we got storm coming. I don't know how much.
Is it coming down from the north, Ron, or is it just coming out from the south?
I'm not sure where this one's coming from. I know I'm going to take a better look at it tomorrow to see if I need to leave back to work tomorrow or I can go Monday morning.
See you, Chris Jackson.
Yeah, Chris, have a great day, buddy.
Good day,
Who's
Chris.
beeping? Is that me?
Oh, it's actually, I'm trying to turn off a controller. My fault. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it was me. I have this on my desk, so.
Al's trying to fly. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, it's having some. Hey, did you do the latest update on your Nano Plus, Johnny?
Yeah, I did.
How did it go for you?
It did good.
Right.
I mean, it
Okay.
took about 10 or 12 minutes, I guess. Took a little while.
It kind of messed up my gimbal a little bit, so I was trying to figure out what's going on. So I was trying to do the gimbal manual calibration on it. So anybody in the chat have a Nano Plus, and have you done the firmware update? If so, have you had any issues?
I have an issue. But I don't have a Nano Plus.
That's my issue too.
Yeah.
Dennis, I'll trade you the Nano Plus for the Mavic 3 as
Oh,
a friend.
Well, and no money?
Yeah, I was going to
Nope.
say
Of course not,
2K,
no money.
maybe
No, I would
2,500
never-
on top.
I would never take money from you.
I gotcha. Well, I
He'll
give
take
that all
your
the
money,
consideration
Johnny.
it's worth. All right, Johnny. Okay, I'm done. So
I know one thing. I got good news. 2 days in a row, I got my satellites on the Mavic 3 in 3 seconds.
Wow,
Oh,
I've never
wow.
done it
Wow.
in 3 seconds unless I've already done it ahead of time. The
Yeah.
first time I do it, it always takes, quite a while. But then the rest of the day, if I fly it, it just takes a few seconds.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's faster than TJ gets kicked off the stream.
that's fast.
What happened? TJ
He
got-
said that's 3 seconds. That's faster than it takes TJ to get kicked off the screen.
Well, he didn't get kicked off.
Well, yeah,
Well.
okay.
He gets
Yeah.
booted by his ISP, gets booted by Rodney Bell. Not much difference, right? You get booted.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, there's not much difference.
See, that's one good thing about TJ. If you don't like something he's saying, you could just boot him off and blame it on his internet.
Al is saying I should take the deal, Johnny. So maybe I'll consider it again. Okay, I'm done.
Hey, good morning, Curtis Stark. I think I forgot to acknowledge you the other day. Tomas Ariel's in the house. Good morning.
Yeah, hi, Thomas.
Plus,
Thomas.
I tried to swap Brian Singleton for the V copter, and he wasn't able to do that either. So
Yeah, I think he's supposed to get one of those fancy scooters today, I think.
yeah, he
He's
said
supposed to-
that. Yeah,
It's supposed to do like 40 miles an hour. Why don't you just let see him roll that thing at 40 miles an hour? You see Brian screaming, yelling at me, freaking thing.
I'm gonna have to bring my little e-bike back to Florida if it'll fit in Michael Wright's. I don't even know what Michael's driving down here. So
you guys will have a good time riding together coming across.
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so Michael's coming in from Texas, picking you up, and then headed in.
Yep.
That should be
Cool.
an easy drive for him.
Yeah.
Driving through Texas, no easy feat, man.
No, it's not. That's a long state to
Yeah,
drive
he's
through. If you're
gonna
going
leave.
east to west or west to east, that's a long state.
That's a
if you're
long
going down
haul,
Highway
buddy.
10.
Yeah.
I don't know when you're going out toward Arizona, you got to cross through Texas. That's a hell of a ride through.
I just
Yeah.
did that drive.
Yeah, that's no fun.
If I leave from here going to California, by the time I get to El Paso, I'm halfway there.
Isn't that something?
Ron, I got some friends at Daytona Bike Week right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's going on this week.
Yeah, I got Vince and well, 4 of them Rhode, and of course they wanted me to go, but I haven't gone over to Florida in a couple of weeks. I can't do everything, so but yeah, actually they say the crowd is kind of light. I was going to ask Bill Ronayne.
Johnny, you could have stopped down here.
But yeah, it's this weekend.
Well, Bike weekend Daytona is crazy. That's for sure.
Started mine yesterday. I start mine about once a month. Just let it run. I have it on a trickle charger.
Yeah, but yeah, me too. Well, what I put in my truck yesterday for gas, I need to take it out the garage for sure.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be crazy, right? I know I filled up every vehicle I had a week ago.
Putting 6 gallons in my motorcycle is a whole lot cheaper than putting 20 gallons in my truck.
Yeah, but I tell you what, when you can put almost $35 in a motorcycle, that's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's true.
Hey, Johnny.
Good morning.
I wonder what the energy bills are going to be like too. Because there's a lot of energy being produced from petrol. So
I don't know. My gas bill was extremely high.
Yeah,
what it normally is.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, is Bike Week starting this weekend and go through the whole week through next weekend?
I think it finishes up this weekend.
Just the last weekend. Okay. All right.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, usually hotels book all the way to Orlando when that thing hits.
Now, I'm only about an hour and 15 minutes away from Daytona.
Yeah, you're in Jacksonville, right?
St. Augustine, south of Jacksonville.
Oh, that's right. Just south.
Captain Ray needs a trike, and then he could trike on down there.
Excuse me, guys.
And he's going to put GPS on it, man.
Excuse me, please. Excuse me. Curtis Stark, you want me to share that video you sent me, or you put in the chats? Because I'll be more than happy to do that. Some hot tub action.
Oh boy. Sounds like
I tell you,
to do, right?
I wonder if anybody will come to the meetup on a motorcycle.
I think Dan Sampson
Close.
is.
Bill Ronayne is close.
But Dan Sampson, got to be careful there. He drives scooters, right? Not motorcycles.
No, he actually has a motorcycle now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he upgraded.
He got some real wheels.
Now, Ken, do you go to Daytona at all? Daytona Bike Week?
I don't go to Bike Week. I actually have a motorcycle, and I have been to Bike Week once, like maybe 20 years ago, and I didn't even go on a motorcycle. I went in a vehicle. But no, I usually go for Jeep Beach when I'm in town because, I'm into Jeeps. So a few weeks after Bike Week, they have basically a Jeep week, but they call it Jeep Beach, and I go down there for that.
I'm sorry.
I know, I saw that, Rodney. That was funny.
Hey, Leonard. How you doing, Leonard?
Okay, hey guys, I'm going to share a video, this Curtis Dart video. I think you guys will get a big kick out of it, actually, because it's some hot tub action here. So,
all right.
That isn't the one that Ron did up in the mountains there.
Yeah, I'm about to say last hot tub action I saw was Ron.
Hot tub chick.
Hot tub chick.
Oh, let's see the drone right there.
He's gonna have the drone running around in there. Oh, look at this.
He's got to test it, man.
No, that's awesome.
That's some real hot tub action going on, yeah, buddy.
That is nice.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool, really.
It is actually.
Hey, Curtis.
What camera?
Chad,
what camera is this, Curtis?
You know what you need now is a big foot sticking in the water as it comes in. That would look pretty cool.
Oh, he slowed it down. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Chris Waters.
Yeah.
Better than the alternative, I guess so.
Yeah.
Hey, what frame rate are you recording this video at? See,
Curtis, what's the most interesting thing you've captured with that drone underwater?
I don't know, 120 frames a second. That's why it looks
All
so
right.
good.
I didn't. It's about 3 minutes long, and then although it is a really good video,
Oh, you got a Beretta. Nice, Curtis. Nice.
very nice, very nice.
What is the video resolution? 1K? Not me.
That was me. That was my work computer. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Good.
Dennis,
Yeah,
that is.
it was not me.
No, it's yelling at me. It's telling me I haven't given it any attention in 15 minutes.
Oh, it wants
That's
you to
work,
finger
yeah.
your computer again. Gotcha. You better.
Yeah, I
start
want to
touching
say
that
hi,
keyboard.
say good morning to some folks. Chris Hope. Who was it?
Fly zone.
Fly Zone.
Michael was up,
Good morning,
yeah.
Michael. So,
Mikey, I received your mug. Thank you, buddy.
I don't know if I was supposed to remind you. You said you weren't talking to Chris Hope, Rodney Bell.
who said I said that?
I'm joking.
See, why is everybody trying to put words in my mouth? Wow.
You called me this morning and told me unless you're wearing that shirt, you can't come on my panel.
I did not, Ken.
Hey, Rodney. There's a guy sitting in the bottom corner here that's rooming with somebody. I think he's got a new pink robe.
They got matching robes.
Oh, they got matching robes.
Pink robes. Which corner?
Toward next to me.
Next to you?
Bottom right.
Oh, I won't mention any names, but Ron.
His roommate's got a new robe.
Oh, Doc Murdoch's in the house. Good morning, Doc.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, see what Doc just
Doc,
wrote.
what's
We
up,
got a
Doc?
bunch of old farts in this room.
Well,
Except for Ken. That's right.
Hey, I broke 50 finally. Getting there.
Well, you look like you're 40, my friend. So you're aging
Appreciate
well.
it. No, I'm almost 51 now.
Man, you're an old fart. Look at all the old farts.
he's a baby old fart.
You
He's
just
a
barely
baby
made it
old
to the
fart.
old fart category. I'll be 78 this month.
Dang, Peter, you're doing well too, man. You're looking great.
I tell you what,
We
yeah,
can only be
that's
so
good.
lucky as you.
That's a good giveaway. If somebody can guess our combined age right now, we'll throw some stickers.
They'd have
down
to have a big.
Nobody can
calculator.
count that high.
We'd have to be able to do math.
Put it in a
I
private
guess.
chat. Put your age in a private chat, everybody.
All right, so we
Get the-
have nine.
Get the calculators out.
540.
Yeah, so we have nine people times 60. So
That's what I did.
360 years right there, man. Easy.
Well, 9 times 6 is 54.
Yeah,
There we
thanks,
go.
Ken.
Oh, there it is, right
They're
there.
not lovers. Don't tell me they're not lovers.
Hey, that was a test. Somebody caught it. So the young buck caught it. Ken caught it.
Sorry, Ron. I had to do that, brother. Here, Ron.
So-
I tell you what, I'll kick myself out just for you, brother.
Okay.
At $3.99.
Think about what you've done.
$5.40. Yeah. So All right, who's over 60? Raise your hand. Who's over 70? Raise your hand. Who's over 80? Raise your hand. There you go.
Who's
That
still a
gives you a good
baby old
idea.
fart? Raise your
All
hand.
right. All right, everybody in the private chat. Okay, putting every age in private chat. We'll be able to
Good morning, Max. Max Air 420.
figure it out.
Hey, Mac. DJI is the best.
No drama, Rodney Bell.
Whatever the sum is now, it'll probably go up by at least 7 by the end of the year.
Shit, by 9 o'clock this morning, it might go up.
It depends how much coffee you drink.
That's right.
Coffee makes the world turn faster for me.
Sean Crowley got it right at 36. What's he win?
So it looks like this small little sample we have here. Have anybody done the math yet? Ken, you're the young buck. You
Oh, I didn't do it. I'll do it real quick.
You're still working, so you know most of
I
us are
can't see the private chat and the. I'm on an
Ray,
iPad. I
Ray,
can't
put
see the
yours
private
on, Ray.
chat and the stream both at the same time.
Private chat. Let's see. What do we got here?
What's your age, Dennis? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll be 70 in July. I'm 69.
So
Dennis is
doing-
in there already, yeah.
all right, so put 69 in there for
I got Dennis on here.
Dennis.
I put mine in there twice, so I only count it once.
Yep.
I don't count it twice.
No, that'll mess
It's
it
gonna
up.
really sway the figure.
Okay,
Hey,
there's
hey,
Brad.
that's what happens when you go over 70 years old. You count twice.
I'm missing. Who am I missing? I'm missing one person. It's no, I got Johnny. I got Dean.
It looks
Rodney,
like
what
Rodney.
drone are you bringing to fly to
So I
South
got
Florida?
Peter.
bringing
You're
him?
in here.
Rodney, you're in there?
No, it's Ron.
Is Ron? Ron, what's your age?
Just put 35.
You look 35, Ron. You look good, man.
All right, so I'm putting. I don't know how old Ron is. I'm putting 45 years old.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you look good. So can I put 50?
What's that?
Can I put 50, Ron?
Yeah, I'm 59.
Oh, okay. Cool. So we're at 545.
Wow.
545. Wow.
545.
Divide that by 9.
It's going to
Well,
be
that's
6
pretty
point.
easy. That's 50,
something,
51.
Yes, 60.55. So 60 and a half.
60 and a half years
61,
old.
that's right.
Good. I
Yeah,
like
we
that. It
are
went
a
down
bunch of old
5 years.
farts, man.
I'll accept that.
So
Thanks for being here, Ken.
Yes, sir.
You saved us all.
All right. So why don't we task somebody on the chat to figure out what the age of the people in the chat is?
Oh my goodness.
It's 27 times something.
Venus Point. Good morning.
I know.
27 times a constant squared.
Here it comes, guys. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Max is in here.
Chris
Max is in the
Murdoch,
house.
you're right. You know, you were right. I think he put that in there. Let's see. What do we have? Mr. Crowley, 61 and up. Yeah, absolutely.
So Max Air is 58 today and will be 70 tomorrow.
Wow.
He's going to have a tough day.
It's a real tough day.
Is this like
Oh, he's talking
Outlander?
about temperature.
Funny.
I know he's talking about temperature, but it just came right at the right time.
Yeah, the timing was impeccable.
Oh man, Mudball saying that's 9 times the age of dirt.
Man, I gotta say, if you watch Mudball's latest video, I think yesterday or so, it is hilarious. But
I missed it. His videos are usually hilarious.
It might be a little racy, play, but I'll tell you what, it is. I was like falling off the chair just
Oh, they're
watching it.
good.
Hey, Mudball.
Is fisheye in there?
Go it in there.
See what,
put a
Rodney?
link to it in the chats, Mudball. And
And see Jerry Bowers saying that he's 74.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Jerry 74? Wow.
Chris Murdoch, how old are you, buddy? 61? And Mudball's thinking he's pulling punches.
Oh
for
really?
it.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
tomorrow,
Pulling
Pulling
the
a video. Why would you pull a video? Don't pull it.
Oh, no. We all better go to his channel now before he pulls it, man.
That's right. Download it.
Oh, so you see that little scam he pulled on us, man? He's making us go. No, I'm just kidding, man. That was awesome.
so
Enjoy
tomorrow,
the car show, Jerry.
so tomorrow, I'm gonna try. They're doing a building implosion in Jacksonville up here,
Oh
about
wow.
30 minutes from my house. And I looked it
Wow.
up. There is a TFR for 2 hours tomorrow during that period. It's a half a mile radius. So I could launch. I found a spot that I can launch from that's public area that's about 3,300 feet away. So it's over a half a mile. So I'm hoping I can get down there, launch the Air 2S. I wish I had Ray's Mavic 3 for that Explorer mode. That'd be a lot
Yeah,
better.
that would be great for
Go
But-
right in.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to fly into it. I'm just going to go up and hover and then get a good angle on it and zoom in and then just hit the record button. It's supposed to go off around 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I'll probably go up around 9:50 in the morning and just hit the record button and let it go until it actually happens and then edit the video later. So hopefully I don't run into trouble trying to do it. I don't think I'm doing anything illegal. I've tried to
No,
check
you
all the
shouldn't be.
areas and everything.
That'll be cool, Ken.
Yeah.
Be
That
captured.
will be cool.
hey, Jerry Bauer, you have a great day, brother.
See you, Jerry.
Ed
Hey,
Love
Ed.
is in the house. Hey, Ed.
And Ed, they are doing it right there by the river, but supposedly none of it's going to go in the river. Yeah, this building is probably about 15 or so higher stories, and they're
Wow,
bringing
that'd
it
be nice.
straight down in 30 seconds, and it's right on the river.
It's
Wow.
amazing how they're able to do that just in one pile.
It
It's
is.
done.
I like the way Corey Man0 thinks.
Yeah.
Take your age, divide it by the number of drones you have, and that's your real age.
That'd get it cut down pretty good then.
Well,
Hey,
there's a lot
tell
of
them
people
about building
jumping in.
implosions. Let me show you what I found. I did this 2 years ago in a building explosion. Let me see if I can share it. Let's see. Screen.
Yeah, someone yesterday told me you had done one before.
Yeah. Let's see. I think it's in your queue, Rodney.
Yeah, but before I share it, I want to say good morning to Love My Drones, Ed. Good morning,
Hey, Ed.
Texas Arch Drone Guy. Good morning. Who else? There was one other person, I think. JSK Enterprise. Did I say hi to you already? If I didn't, well, good morning. And
Hi, JSK.
Now, what's this up, Dan or Al?
Oh, we're talking building implosions.
Okay.
This is kind of like the first video Robbie and I collaborated together with. And this is Dominion Power, which is a big power company. And the night before, I was a good Boy Scout and updated my firmware on my Mavic 2 Pro. And everybody else is flying in there.
That is so cool.
And I wasn't able to get any closer than this can
Yeah.
because I got locked out of the no-fly zone. But the people that did not update did not get that geofence. So there was a lot of people in there flying around.
Okay.
One of the things that you notice here, there's police down in here everywhere. And you can see a SWAT team here. And you can see up here in the building. You also will probably see some sharpshooters because there's a lot of dynamite in there, a lot of explosive. But you can see the police right there starts getting in their cars. This guy's actually running to his car right there, trying to get out of there.
So what was your distance from that?
I would guess I was about a half a mile away.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this area, but you can see the cloud moving in on these folks, and I
Yeah.
would not want to be inhaling any of that dust.
Yeah,
No, I've been there in September 11th. I know exactly what that's like.
Yeah, you can see the police all the way cordoning off all the area.
Yeah.
So I would have been a little closer than this, but like I said, I was a good Boy Scout, updated my firmware, and it locked me out from because the day before I had practiced the run, what I was going to do, and I could not get any closer. So I was like, oh crap, I just got locked out.
Yeah.
So I'm at the maximum altitude of 400 feet, and I don't think I can get over the buildings, even at this altitude. But
You're only 400 feet. You're above the top of that building there.
yeah, but I don't. You think? Yeah, I'm definitely above that building for sure.
400 feet would be 35-story building. So
Yeah.
So that was it.
That's
I'll
cool.
stop here.
Nice video, Al.
So where I got to
Yeah.
launch tomorrow, my place I found that I'm launching, the reason I'm a little concerned is it literally is next door to the Jaguar football stadium and across the street from a TV station that has, I just makes me a little nervous trying to launch there, but it's clear to take off. I've looked at it on a loft and on Before You Fly. I should be good, but we'll find out when I get down there.
Yeah,
There's
you
no
might
game
want to do
going
a
on, I
practice
guess.
run today.
No.
Yeah, do a practice flight today. See what it's like.
Yeah, you might could get a shot of it. Yeah, see what it looks
That's
like.
what I would do. I would definitely do a dry run to make sure I got.
I wish I could. I don't have the time to get down there today.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, but you'll get it, man. Just
Where
don't
are you,
update your
Ken?
firmware, whatever you do.
I'm at home right now in St. Augustine.
St. Augustine.
Yes. Right down from where you and I met at that gas station.
Gotcha. I was just wondering if it would be possible to possibly get a Mavic 3 into your hands by then.
Yeah, I don't know anybody around here that flies.
Eagle VP, good morning and welcome.
Eagle VP. How you
Another
doing?
friend from across the pond.
That is. I could be there in 6 hours.
There you go.
You're welcome to come. I got a room for you.
And that's tomorrow, you said?
Sure is.
Are you going to
I'm
run it?
going to try to
do a
get
live
down
stream?
there by 9 o'clock in the
gonna
morning,
live
and the
stream it?
implosion is at 10.
Sorry, Ken, I didn't mean to talk over
Oh,
you.
you're good.
Are you going to live stream? Did you say you were live streaming?
No, I'm not. I don't know how to do that.
What aircraft are you flying?
It's Air 2S. I know I can do that RM or RTMP or whatever it's called with the link, but I haven't had enough practice with it. Plus, with mine on the iPhone, that's the one where it's real staticky, not like on an Android where it's nice and crystal clear.
I bet
Dennis is the expert.
Dennis Lovelady could get there in time. I bet you he could do a live stream of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dennis is the expert at that.
I had to talk to this person over here. Let's see.
Good morning, Mrs. Lovelady.
Yeah,
Good
Mrs.
morning.
Lady.
Rodney Bell said good morning.
Yeah, Dennis, and you could sing like London Bridge is falling down or something. Appropriate.
London Bridge is falling down. Yeah, that would work.
Oh man, that's a good one. So, what part of England is Eagle VP from?
Yeah. Equal VP.
Mudball Creative asked Miss Lovelady, can Dennis come out and play?
So did you get
Not a good time to ask,
pass
I'm
out of
afraid.
jail? Did you get a pass out
What's
of
that?
jail, Dennis? Did you get a pass out of jail, Dennis?
No, not yet. I'm expecting to get that within the next 45 years or so.
Guys,
Anytime.
I got a bunch of laminated drone guys I'll be bringing to the South Florida drone
cool.
meetup.
Wow.
Wow.
Like stick it to your refrigerator or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know how we
Good.
get when we get old, our memory fails.
I want to say good morning to the View Chaser. Good morning, Danny boy.
You know, that drone guide is a big thing, Johnny. You know, people really like it.
Yeah, it's constantly changing though. After I laminate it, I actually have one. I mean, there's one thing on here I can change. It's nothing. It's no big deal. But it's like, but I'll change. I'm gonna change it anyway. So, but it's constantly changing. But hey, that's okay. That's what they make Excel for, you know.
Yep.
There you go. Miss Eagle VP's in what's it say, Cleethorpes on the east coast of England.
Yeah.
So it's an afternoon there. So good afternoon,
say, yeah.
Eagle VP.
That's true. It is. Yeah.
Hi, Keith.
Well, after that really cold weather we had in Texas when the power grid went down last year, I ordered a backup generator in March, and it came in yesterday finally.
Oh my goodness.
Got it in.
Wow.
Because of COVID and the high demand, it just took forever to get that thing. But it's nice. It comes on starts up about 3 to 5 seconds after it loses power. It detects power loss.
Oh,
And
okay.
It takes it about 20 seconds to get up, check itself, and then it switches over.
Oh, so it's an automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 30 kW unit. It's got a 4-cylinder Mitsubishi engine in it.
So it's a whole house unit.
Yeah,
And,
it runs on propane. I got a 500-gallon tank, and if it was running full load, which it'll never do, it burns about 5 gallons an hour. So even with full load and 80%
for
full
4
tank,
days.
I could run for 40 some odd hours. But you know, it's not going to be running full load. But after it detects power comes back, it waits 15 minutes to make sure power's stable, and then it switches back. And it switches so fast you can't even see the lights blink.
Wow.
It just bang. and it's
Wow.
there.
that's crazy. Very nice, Dean.
Yeah,
Hey,
once a
Ron?
week once a week, and you can tell it which time and day. It'll come on and run for 20 minutes without connecting. Checks all its systems, checks the battery, checks the oil, checks the coolant and everything. And if I could run a network cable down there, I could actually connect it up and read all that stuff from the house.
Cool.
And
Wow.
I plan to do that at some time. I've got an empty conduit going down there, so I can do that. But it's a pretty cool machine. It's got all kinds of menus and self checks that it does, and it puts out 240 volts at 60 hertz exactly. I mean, it's a really nice
So-
machine. Kind of expensive.
500-gallon tank. I'm trying to imagine how big that would be. How big? How many cubic feet is that?
I don't know cubic feet wise, but the tank is, I'd say, not quite 4 feet in diameter, and it's about 8.5, 9 feet long.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I have a 250-gallon tank for the house because we run our heat and stuff on propane, but it's twice as big. But
I know these tanks. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
we used to have one in our yard. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
when I was young, we had it was oil, not LP, but
Yeah.
we had one of those
Well,
tanks.
I was fortunate. I had a really small gasoline-powered generator that wouldn't run much in the house, but it would run the booster pump so I could keep water flowing and things dripping.
Right.
And it had a 8-gallon gasoline tank on it, and so every 8 hours I'd have to go refill that gasoline tank, and we were out of power so long. I was getting down to where I didn't have any gas left. I drained 4 gallons out of my lawn tractor, and that 4 gallons is all I had left when the power finally came back on.
Hey guys,
Wow.
I want to say good morning to Phantom Flight 101 Herman. Good morning.
Herman.
Hey, Herman. How you doing, buddy?
And I got a question for Ron.
You know,
Lockwood. Ron, I keep noticing you look out your window. You looking for your friends?
Yeah, see if they're coming around, but I haven't seen them all weekend, all week.
Oh, Maybe you made him mad.
Yeah, you must have given the wrong corn.
Must have. They do that when I'm away for several days. They
That's,
the hell with you.
that's good.
Oh,
Cool.
I see you broke their hearts,
Yeah. Yeah. Take them a while to forgive you.
you heartbreaker.
They found a better deal. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
they found someone who feeds them better food.
Yeah,
They sitting there. What it is? They looked in the window and saw those deer hanging on the wall there, and they said, "I'm getting the hell out of here."
Good point, Johnny. Good point.
They said, "This dude is not right here."
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a permanent fixture. Run.
And one of them's wearing a hat.
yeah.
What are their
Well,
names again? Like Ernest, Victor. What are they?
Elvis, Victor, and Matthew.
Elvis, Victor,
Okay.
and Matt.
And
Yep.
Matthew's wearing the Rodney Bell hat.
Okay.
That's right. That's how I always know which one's Matthew.
I'm trying to get Lainey. She was playing a piano. She don't want to pop on screen, right?
No? Oh, man. Come on. Play for us.
She was playing it pretty good. From what
Yeah, she
little
can
we
play.
heard.
She was, but you know.
So Ron, is there a story behind those names?
Yes.
Let's hear the story.
Matthew, he had a young little boy used to live beside me in California. He goes, Ron, he goes, what you gonna, I just come back from a hunt, and he said, what are you gonna name your next deer? I'm like, I'm not sure. He goes, why don't you name him after me? I'm like, okay. So I named him Matthew. Elvis, I just picked that one out of the air. And Victor, well, that one was a dumb move. That was after an old girlfriend, Vicky, that called him Victor and Vicky. But I just kept it.
Victor Victoria.
And then there's Michael and Andrew in the other room.
Right.
They're on that big.
Which-
Dennis, you remember that big triangular? That's
Yeah,
no longer.
one of them is
It's in
one of
my
them's a gazelle, right?
pronghorn antelope.
Oh, right.
Don.
That's funny.
Good deal, Max. Glad you got it. There for a while, I was afraid Drone Bum was going to keep it for himself.
You're in trouble now, Rodney. You're in trouble now. Mark Fisher's in the house.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Good morning, Mark. And why do you always exclude me?
Well, actually, he's not. He's excluding the rest of us because you're the only gentleman here, Dan.
Well, I'm back. I had too much coffee with Rodney Bell. I had to go get rid of some of it.
Well, glad you came back. Flying Flynn Media, good morning.
Hi, Flying Flynn.
John.
Him and John Bonifant is going to have breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Johnny, or not Johnny, Rodney.
Yeah.
Share a picture of Michael and Andrew in the other room.
Right there.
Oh, that's nice. I love that one.
Oh, wow.
That looks cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that table looks
cool.
like it matches your new bed.
Yeah, it does. It actually the same Amishman built this base. I built the top and designed the layout for it, and then my boss actually did the taxidermy. Yeah.
Oh, your boss did.
And
the
those
tax
creatures are
return?
all just as friendly as they look, by the way, folks. I can
Yeah,
attest to that.
He does quite a bit of taxidermy.
I sticked my butt
Yeah.
in. I went
What-
like this.
What's on the bottom shelf there, Rod? Is that another critter in that one?
No, that was just I was in the grocery store right next door here, and they had this neat little old truck with a plant in it. And I'm
Okay.
like, it looked kind of cool down there, so I bought it.
Okay.
You know.
And in the corner sits a boxer and a fighter, I'm told.
Before you got a shiny head.
That doesn't look like a fighter to me.
Mark, I didn't say anything bad yet, Mark. I'm waiting till you get off.
That's your buddy there, Ken?
That's my baby. That's
You
Lisa.
guys remember a treat when you meet Herman, Phantom Flight 101. He's a true gentleman, and his buddy Lawrence. You're going to be impressed with those guys, I should say.
Are they coming?
Yeah,
To South Florida Meetup? Awesome. Herman, looking
Great.
forward to meeting you, buddy. You and Lawrence both.
Yeah, I didn't know they were coming.
Yeah, this is the first I heard of it. Who just dropped out? Oh, Ken.
Somebody dropped out. Wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
Pretty sure it wasn't me.
All right, guys, I'm hopping off. I'm gonna be listening. Go grab me some
I
breakfast.
think it was
Thanks.
See you, Johnny. Thanks for joining.
See you, Johnny.
Have a good one, brother.
See y'all.
I think
see y'all
Al
tomorrow
dropped
morning
off.
on Drones and Coffee. Thanks.
Yeah,
See you,
Al
Johnny.
dropped out. And then there were 7.
Then there was stuff.
It was funny. An old friend of mine called me from college yesterday or the day before. We were just going over some of the old shenanigans we've been through and things we've done. And then he reminded me, he's like, Ron, do you remember what happened to you at the convenience store? I used to work at a convenience store in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. When I first got there, I had, college money. My third night, I get held at gunpoint. Whoa! This guy came in. He was actually pretty nice, and I was as cooperative as can be. And he actually even told me, he said, "I appreciate your cooperation." He went to leave, and I said, "Hey," and turned around. I said, part of my job at night was to make these sandwiches, for the little deli section." I said, "Would you like a sandwich? I just made them." He goes, "You're being way too cooperative." I'm like, "Not my stuff, not my money." He turned down the sandwich and left. But
And I want to say good morning to Michael McH. Good morning. Welcome to the chat.
Hi, Michael. Al Duran.
You're back.
Sorry, bio break. And it came on sudden at our age. You know what I mean.
Yeah. believe
No
me.
idea.
No idea.
I was actually going through that yesterday.
Quick, run. Hey,
I'm gonna try and fly today. We got a fresh snow. I took the drone yesterday. I went on a long drive yesterday and took the drone, and the further I went, the foggier it got. I couldn't see
Oh,
5 feet on my truck yesterday.
Wow.
First opportunity I had to fly in God knows how long, and the weather just went to crap.
oh man, I tell you what, flying in the fog can be a little tricky if things get so wet as you're
Yeah.
flying. I had my Mavic 2 and I over the water in a foggy area, and I couldn't get it to come back. It was just stuck, and I finally had to climb up a hill to finally get a signal to go through. It was crazy.
Wow.
I was freaking out.
It was so bad, I was going out to the Amish community, and there's a lot of dirt roads and turns and stuff. I actually turned on my GPS just so I could see these intersections, how far up they were. That's how far you couldn't see. It was unbelievable.
Wow, I can only imagine. I know when Rodney and Dennis, remember when we flew Pennybacker? I guess that was in
Oh,
November.
sure. Of course. That was a great day.
Man, that was some thick soup there right over the river. And
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It
Hey,
was.
Michael B.
So, Dean,
Lone Ranger. Good morning.
what's over your left shoulder? Appears to be your right shoulder. What's over your shoulder there that's so colorful?
That's the San Antonio River Walk. They have
I've
cafes.
heard so much about that.
They
I
have
want to
some-
go.
They have some cafes along there, and they have outdoor dining with covered umbrellas.
Yeah, my sister talks often about the different colored umbrellas on that river walk. She hasn't been there for years.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. During Christmas
Yeah.
time, they have lights in all those trees. It's all lit up with Christmas lights and stuff.
Yeah,
It's a
I
pretty
want to
nice
see
place
that
to go for
someday.
visitors.
Hey, Rodney, I got to go.
All righty, Ken.
See you, Ken.
Dennis,
Yeah,
Look
if
good
you
forward to
day.
seeing you in a
decide,
couple weeks.
I got your
Bye,
phone
Ken.
number, bud. We'll see what happens.
yeah, if you decide to come, just give me a heads up.
Thanks.
Bye, y'all.
Ken, have a great
Bye-bye.
Bye,
day.
Ken.
Thank you.
Enjoy your flight tomorrow.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Be safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off too, guys. But I thank you for having me on, Rodney.
You're always welcome to come on, Dennis.
We'll
Great
see you guys later.
Bye,
All righty,
Dennis.
buddy.
Bye,
Thanks
Dennis.
for
Bye-bye
brightening
now.
up our morning, man. That was nice.
Yes, it was.
Glad I could. Bye-bye.
I'm glad I could watch your batteries. He gets so busy he can't watch those batteries, so I put it on full screen and I can tell him when it gets down to 20% so he can bring it down.
Oh, cool.
After that fiasco he had the first time out flying it, and it hit the tree because it returned to home.
Yep.
And so after that, I watch out for it for him. He
Well,
always
that's
he always
right, when
forgets
you got it
where
caught in the tree,
he
right?
always forgets where that little
Yep.
indicator is anyway.
You're his virtual visual observer.
Yep. I watch the percentage when it gets down to 25%. I start warning him because he can see it in between songs. He still has time to bring it down.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this meetup in Florida. It's going to be fun.
Oh, it is. Hey, good morning, David Lorenzo. Yeah, it is. It was a lot of fun last year.
Al, you're going to be in an ideal situation to film the cruise ship, just to let you know coming in.
Yeah.
Where you're staying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I actually stayed right there at that point called Oceana Pond by Marriott Resort. And man, they come in and out of there. They kind of go right in front of that peanut island that you love to visit all the time, Ray. You know,
Every other day. Every other day.
And guys, bring your masks and snorkels and fins. I mean, it's just the place has got so many different places to see so many fish. Right there at that jetty, you know, where those commercial cruise liners are coming through, the fish there are everywhere.
Right.
The
Exactly.
downside to it is that there's boats coming by there, so you got to stay. Don't go on the other side of the jetty. You got to stay on your safe side.
Yeah, you got to be careful of those boats.
Yeah.
I was so happy the other morning. What's today? Saturday? Thursday morning, I went there to film the cruise ship. And I mean, I was so happy that satellites came in fast. I got great shots of that cruise ship. I'll be posting that video probably this week sometime.
Cool.
I've been having problems creating. I just want it to be perfect. And one of the things that, you know, as creators, you shouldn't worry about it. Just freaking post a thing. It doesn't matter if it's goofy and stupid. You probably get more views for being goofy and stupid instead of being perfect. Right?
Yeah, I'm always so particular about my audio levels on my videos I post. A lot of people don't. And that's one of the things I'm really particular about, especially if I do any voiceovers or something. I bring it down so you can actually hear it, and that takes a long time to do.
Yeah,
that's the thing, because you can have great video, but if the audio is bad, it really ruins the whole thing.
Yeah,
it really does, especially with the wind.
I guess you guys are talking about my videos.
That's right. Of course we are. Yeah.
Hey, you can't do that very well on a live stream. You just have to take what you get.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
live TV, man. Yeah, no, I agree. And one of the things that's just challenging for me is the fact that I usually take like 2 or 3 cameras, so you got to sync 2 or 3 cameras up, and it's always the hardest thing, especially if you're doing multiple cuts. I don't know if you've seen. I just released a video of my initial impressions on the Nano Plus, and that's a good example. And it was a video, really long video, guys. It's 40 minutes long about my initial impressions.
Wow.
40 minutes long, yeah. And I thought about cutting it way down, which I did, but
make it 2 parts. Leave a cliffhanger.
Leave a cliffhanger, yeah. I don't know. What do you think about 2 parts? What are
Mr. Crowley, you have a great day, buddy.
That's what I did with the South Florida Drone Meetup last year. I think I did 3 parts on that.
Yeah, I sometimes do more than one part on a video, and I find out that people just, if they like it, they'll watch part 2 and part 3. If they don't like it, they're not going to watch much of it anyway.
Right.
Agreed. Yeah, so I think let me look at my analytics this morning. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, you can probably see the analytics. Let's see what they're saying. Because out of 40 minutes, it looks like there's 7 minutes is what people are watching.
Yeah, people, I don't know why, but a lot of them will just skip ahead and look at little pieces here and there. And YouTube doesn't record anything but the total time they're watching it.
Yeah, agreed. And I'm not guilty of skipping YouTube videos.
Me neither. I do some time-lapse sunsets, and they're typically about 2 minutes long, and they'll watch nearly all of those.
Yeah, and those are always, I mean, most of us are sunrise junkies anyway, right?
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to watch those.
Sunrise junkies.
I get a lot of my new subscribers on those. I was surprised at how many people would subscribe after watching those.
You know, Dean, I love your sunset photos every day. Really?
Yeah, well, sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. We've had a pretty good string of either completely cloudless days or completely overcast days, so I haven't been getting as many lately as I usually do. But,
Yeah, you do put up some good pictures.
Yeah, definitely do.
You
Yeah,
definitely have the best spot in the world for that.
I do. There's no obstruction of my view to the west. I can get sunsets all year long, but my sunrises on the east side during the summertime, it's behind the trees, and so I can't get the sunrises except from like October to March. So my sunrises are going away here this month. But I can still get sunsets all year. It just moves about 30 degrees from summer to winter. But I have I have a hill just west of me, and so there's like one house that's between me, but it's below the hill, so you can't see it because it's in the shadow when you're doing sunsets.
Rodney, did you get that photo of that boat, that last boat I sent you? Because I know Ron would love to see it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Miko Ghost, tell us the story about how'd you come up with the handle Miko Ghost, the old cotton?
It's a long story to that. When I first started doing YouTube, I worked for a research company and I had a security clearance. And they didn't say we couldn't post on social media, but they kind of discouraged it. Well, I live near a little bitty town called Miko. It's got 200 people. And so I used Miko Ghost so I wouldn't have my name associated with it, so they wouldn't get upset with me.
Yeah.
And the way the town got its name is kind of weird in the first place. The lake that it's by, Medina Lake, is the only lake in Texas that was ever built with private funds. And it was built by a company called Medina Irrigation Company. And when they were building the dam, they had a little company down there, and they had a sign outside that said M.I.CO. for Medina Irrigation Company. Well, when they finished the dam, they sold that to people. And the people couldn't decide what they wanted to name the town, so they went out and erased the periods on the sign. And that's how it got its name.
And hence your name. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
I want to give
anyway,
I want to shout out to our
once-
good morning.
Once I got out and retired and didn't have to worry about security clearances anymore, my YouTube channel was so popular I didn't want to change the name on it. But it's the only one around, so you can't miss it.
And I must say, Dean, I had overlooked your channel. I just subscribed, so thanks, man.
Oh, thank you.
For
Jack Abbott FPV said he liked the bird feeder cam. I have a big bird feeder outside, and I put some little aluminum pieces of angle so I could mount GoPro cameras out on it and watch them. And everybody likes those. I've done a couple of live streams from it while it was out there. I could get into my GoPro wirelessly and do a live stream on my phone with Prism.
That's a
And
great
people
idea. I'm gonna
really
have
like
to-
those.
Would you mind if I steal your idea?
No, go ahead. Jackrabbit FPV said he was going to do the same thing.
Yeah, Scott, I'm with you, man. I'll do it too.
But it's amazing, those birds, when they get filled up on all the bird feeders, sometimes they'll get aggressive. I've seen some of those sparrows jump on the backs of others and try to knock them off. And one of them wouldn't knock off, and he pecked him right on top of the head and then knocked him off.
Oh, man. I bet you.
But I have a bird feeder that's got 4 big tubes on it, and it holds 8 pounds of bird seed. And they can go through that in 2 days.
I know. I buy the Costco
Yeah, how you
bird
doing?
bags, and
Yeah.
I think they're 40 pounds, and they don't
Yeah.
they don't last but a month.
I get mine from Tractor Supply. They're a little bit cheaper, but I get basically a bird seed mix, and then I get some black sunflower seeds because the cardinals love those sunflower seeds. And so I'll fill 1 or 2 of the tubes up with sunflower seeds, and then the others up with the smaller seeds for the smaller birds. But they go through them really fast.
Well, your channel's coming up to almost 1.2K subscribers, so keep on rocking, man.
Yeah,
Well done.
and I get a lot of subscribers just on some of the weird stuff I do. Like here lately, I got a new 4K critter cam that does really good.
I saw that on your
4K video at night, and we've got a lot of animals that come around at night. We put out a couple of bowls, and if we've got some old stale or expired food or something, we'll put it out. It's amazing what they'll eat.
I was watching that fox go to your on that critter camera that you call that.
Yeah, we've got 2 foxes that come around. We used to have 3 raccoons, but I don't know what happened. We only have 1 now. And he always gets there so late, everything's gone. The foxes will clean it out. But the foxes come early, sometimes even before dark. They'll come, and there's one of them that's got something wrong with his tail. The stripes that are going down, right down the back of his tail, it kind of curves off to the side, like maybe he got his tail broken or something. All the rest of them have the black line goes straight down the tail. But
Well, as they say, Dean, smart as a fox, right?
yeah, well, they're pretty brave. I guess a couple of
What
years
do they
ago.
come in and eat, Dean?
Huh?
The fox. What are they eating there?
They'll eat anything pretty much. Not quite as much as the raccoon, but we were cleaning out our pantry a while back when we found some old cans of applesauce that was expired.
Mm-hmm.
So we put that out, and he loves that.
Hey, Rodney, I got the video up if you want to post it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
there
go.
you go.
Keep on talking.
Nice. Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
And that's the apple
that's the
sauce you-
applesauce on the left-hand side, and there's tortilla chips on the right-hand that are stale.
Hey, man, I want to live at your place.
So that was an apple.
I get some free
sauce,
food.
right?
Yeah,
Hey,
Have they
Ron,
learned?
I'm feeding the deer applesauce.
that's our well house. It's
They'll
got a
probably eat it.
motion detector light on it. Sometimes he'll get it and turn the light on, and it'll scare him momentarily, but the light's not on right now. That's just infrared.
Have they learned to dip the chips in the applesauce yet? Before they eat them?
No,
Okay.
this one, he's the one with the crooked tail. You can see how the black kind of goes around the side of his tail. But he likes the applesauce. The one with the straight tail likes the chips better. So they kind of take turns. Oh, this is the night it was sleeting. That's sleet coming down.
Oh, okay.
Every once in a while you see a little streak come down. That was sleeting.
Chips and dip, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna go try a chip. See,
No,
see
doesn't
that one
like
that one had the straight black coming down the tail.
Now, do you have a motion sensitive light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they get close enough, it'll come on.
Right.
So right now I can't tell if it's on or not. It might be on right now. But every once in a while it'll pop on if they get in the right spot.
It does
But,
kind of look like it because you can see a shadow.
yeah.
Yeah.
It might be on right now. Probably is. But
So you take the clips from your camera and edit them down, right?
Yeah, because they go out of the screen.
Yeah.
That's a really cool camera I got. Like I say, it'll do 4K video really well, and you can. This is the only critter cam I've ever found that you can run longer than about 45 seconds, and I've got it set to run a 1 minute clip and wait 10 seconds and start again. And
Nice.
when they run out of the screen, they're off screen for quite a while, so I'll cut it there and fade it back in when they come back in again. But see, he's sitting still, so I'm just letting it run. And eventually you'll see it fade when it gets to the end of the 60-second clip. But these are pretty popular too. I've got people that like to watch these.
What
Like
was
I
the
got-
most interesting thing you found on this camera?
I had something come by real fast one time that looked almost, yeah, it's sleeting again, looked almost like a mountain lion. And we do have one female mountain lion in this area. They have about a 30 square mile range, and so they're very rarely seen. Some people a few years ago got a picture of it at night coming and drinking some water out of a pond, and they got all upset. They called the game warden out, and he said, yeah, it looked like about a 3-year-old female. They said, we need to get rid of it. And he said, there's so many mountain lions around here. If you get rid of one, another will come and take over their range. So just, you know, as long as you don't leave your small animals out at night, you know, they're not going to bother a human. And I heard it one time a few years ago. I had my dog. We were outside walking around just at dusk, and that mountain lion was in the property next to us, and it went rawr, you know, like they do. And when they did, my dog just stopped dead in his tracks. And then it did it again, and every hair on the back of that dog's back went up. He started whining and looking around. Just
Dean, here's,
instinctively, I guess he knew it was something that he didn't want to mess with.
I'm laughing at Art's comment. Sorry. What does OCP stand for?
Old
That's a
Codger
big
Productions.
The one I got, Dean, on my trail camera.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing. Okay.
I'm sorry, Ron.
Oh, that's all right.
Hang on a minute.
I'll stop sharing and see
no.
what Ron's got.
Show it again.
Hey, that was
Ron.
nice, Dean. Thanks. That was cool.
Yeah, I've got another card
cool.
sitting out there in the camera. I haven't been out to pick up
Big
this morning
kitty.
and see what we got last night.
He's probably about 100 pounds. I discovered him by accident. I just was out looking for deer horns, what they call sheds. And I found this deer hair, and then I found some more over there, and some more over there, and I kept following the trail of deer hair. And here he had drugged this deer probably about 200 yards up a cliff.
Yeah,
And I went up there to the cliff, and I found
those things are strong. They can come. They can pick up a pretty good sized fawn, throw it over their shoulder, and jump a 4-foot fence without no trouble at all.
Yeah.
One day I went up to check the camera. I was on a date, second date. With a girl. She loved the woods and four-wheeling, and I asked her, I said, hey, do you mind if I stop? I'm just going to change the chip out in the camera. And she's like, oh, no problem. I said, you can wait here. I'll only be 5 minutes. And no, I want to go with you. So we go up there. We walked up, and as soon as we got to the camera, there's a cliff that goes, 30, 40 feet up. And I heard that scream. The same thing that raised a hair on your duck.
Yeah. Once you've heard it, you know, you recognize it. It sounds just like the ones you've ever seen on TV or something. That's the way they sound.
Yeah. One of my wife's family members had their dog taken away with one of those cats in Florida, man. Never to be seen again.
Flying Flynn Media, you have a great day, buddy. Thanks for being in the chat.
Yeah, Thomas Ariels is going too.
Oh, Tomas, have a great day, buddy.
Have a good day,
Mike, Copper State, give me a second.
Well, it looks like my family's waking up, so I guess I better get started here. Rodney, thank you for having me, man.
Al, thank you for being on.
We have to get together more often. We're neighbors.
Yeah, I was just thinking earlier this morning that me, you, and Brad need to. I mean, the weather's going to start getting nicer, and we need to get Danny McPeak, and all four of us meet up.
You want me to take the point on that? I mean, I could try to corral all the cats here if you want.
If you want to.
Okay. Yeah, you got no objections, so I'll move forward on it then. Well, once again, thank you for having. You guys
You're
have a
welcome,
good day.
buddy. And
Rodney,
you
I'm
take
gonna
care.
Peter,
go
take
also.
care. Ray,
I'm gonna
Ron,
go also.
Dean, pleasure. Rodney, have a great
Thank
day.
Thank you for the invite, Rodney. And everybody, have a good day. Fly safe. And let me see how I get out of here again. Oh, something happened. Oh, I'm
Press the red button.
Hey, Copper State, it's in the chat, brother.
Yeah. Alrighty, Rodney, thank
got-
you.
I've got a quick.
Too?
Yeah, I gotta go take care of my friend Don. He got home last night, and
Oh, is this the one that is so ill? Okay.
yeah, so I gotta go up and help him out. So
All right. Well, thanks for popping in, brother.
yeah, thanks for having me, and good to see all you guys. And we'll catch you another day.
All right.
Okay.
Take care, man.
Bye, Ron.
Bye bye.
I just got a quick question for Rodney.
Okay.
When you were travelling around the world in the Navy, did you ever visit Okinawa?
No.
Okay.
No, I was stationed in Yokosuka, Japan, and for about 3 months. Now about 2 months, I was in Sasebo, Japan. But I spent 2.5 years in Yokosuka, but never got to Okinawa.
Okay. Yeah, because I sometimes watch a live video stream that they've got of their international airport there, and quite often on I use an app that shows what planes are in the area, and quite often you'll see US planes there because they've got a big military base there.
Yeah. There's a couple of them actually.
Yeah, and I think at that international airport there's also it's also a Japanese Air Force base too, and sometimes on the live stream you'll see fighter planes and they're taking off and landing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to watch.
Hey, Rodney, were you ever stopped in Subic Bay in the Philippines?
Yes, sir. I can tell you some stories.
Yeah, they had some big ones there. I was there one time on a trip. We had some equipment on. It was non-classified equipment, but it was electronic countermeasures trying to determine where a radio signal was coming from. And we had some of our equipment on a hospital ship, the only ship in the Navy that was painted white. And the reason why it was painted white is because the air conditioning couldn't keep up with it painted gray.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had to go over there and do some calibration on that ship, and it was a real interesting trip. We flew into Manila and drove over to Subic Bay, and there's only one way to get there. And traffic was horrible, and we got there late, and finally got checked in, and then we got all our stuff done, and then we got to stay there another day before we could go back, so we got to do a little sightseeing around the place. But
Oh yeah. I have some good memories of. I spent Christmas Day on a beach in Subic Bay.
I bet that was cool.
Oh, it was pretty cool. Hey, I want to say good morning to Brooklyn Chick and Coast to Coast Drones. Bill, good morning. So yeah, I've been to Subic Bay. And Mike, good morning. Welcome to the stream.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mike.
Been a Navy base for quite a while.
Kind of feel bad. I come in and everybody bails. I don't know. I thought I took a shower this morning.
Well, I don't know, bud. Must be that Arizona weather.
Must be that Arizona weather, yeah. Would have come in sooner. I tried to do a sunrise time lapse video this morning, and it started sprinkling right where I was at. And when I sat down, it told me I had a gimbal issue, and I went on and checked. Wanted me to update my controller, the aircraft, the batteries. So I've been spending the last hour and a half to do an update on my Mavic 2. So
I hate it when that happens.
Jeez.
I haven't.
That's why you got to have two different drones.
Yeah.
I don't have a
haven't-
second one, but
I haven't had an update on my Mavic 2 in a long time. Of course, I don't fly it as much anymore since I got my Mavic 3, but
you might check that, Dean, because I haven't had an update come up, but just now when I was doing it, it came up, said update, and it's like 0.777 or something like that.
okay, well, I'll have to check it. I'll have to charge up some batteries before I do it.
Yeah. Oh well, all done now, ready to go.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
that's
deal.
good.
Yeah, when I went to take off from my morning sunrise this morning, my P4P said it had an update. I told it to wait. I did that one time just before the sunrise. I said, okay, well, it shouldn't take long. I couldn't even fly the sunrise. It took so long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was a good hour of update that I had that it was doing.
Cool. Bill, I guess you meant to say pre-ordered a Tiny Hawk 3 kit.
I'm waiting on the Tiny Hawk Freestyle 3 or the Tiny Hawk 3 Freestyle. I hope they come out with that.
Speaking of Tiny Hawk Freestyle, that Tiny Hawk Freestyle that I won in at Spin Up,
Mm-hmm.
I burnt up the controller board.
Uh-oh. How'd
So
you do that?
I put it, huh?
How'd you do that?
Well, I did some poor soldering.
Oh.
I wanted to go to switch that connector, the JP connector.
Oh, you went to the
pH
other one.
connector. It has a
Yeah.
twin pH connector.
Right.
I wanted to switch that out for an XT30 so I could just use a 2S battery with the XTs on it.
Right.
And when I did, I guess my soldering wasn't so great, and it burnt the board.
Yeah. I haven't flown my Tiny Hawk in a while.
I got a new board in, and I put it together yesterday. Gave it a little test fly, and it seems to be working great. So today I'm going to go over to the church and fly not only my Tiny Hawk, but I'm also going to fly this guy.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
I don't know what it's called. It's just a 5-inch drone. Brent Nunley gave this to me.
Okay.
He asked me one day if I wanted a 5-inch FPV drone, and I said, well, sure. Because I was planning on getting into FPV. This was about 2 years ago, actually. And it wasn't until towards the end of last year that I actually started getting into it.
Right.
And I have flown it a couple of times, and the last time I flew it, I broke 2 props on it, so I had to replace the props.
Not good.
But
well, that's an issue with them, right? It's not if or when if you're going to break a prop, it's when and how bad. Same for the drone, actually,
And I bought a little. This is a Runcam Orange 5, Runcam 5 Orange.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm going to use with it. So
nice.
But anyway, so I'm going to check out my the Tiny Hawk and give it a good fly, and then do the 5-inch one. And then I've got a Baby Hawk HD right here that I might fly. I really like this thing. So it really does good video.
And how sturdy are those for when you crash them?
That Tiny Hawk or Baby Hawk, quite sturdy, because I was crashing it a lot when I first started flying it. And one of my videos that I put up, I actually flew into a pole. In fact, let me see if I can find it.
Hey, Rodney, what you keep in the coffee can back there?
Coins.
Oh,
The thing,
Coffee.
well, money for coffee.
Money for coffee.
I almost bet you there's at least $50 in coins in there.
you're like
Let-
me.
let-
I don't like to carry a lot of change around my pocket. I get home, I dump them out in a jar or something.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, rolling in the ground. Okay.
I haven't flown my Tiny Hawk 2 in geez, been probably a year. In fact, I went to go look at it the other day, and all my batteries are puffy.
Uh-oh.
So, time to get rid of them.
Oh yeah, I've got a stack of batteries over here that I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was the Maiden Flight, and of that Baby Hawk. Maiden Flight and first crash.
Won't be the last, probably.
Oh no, definitely hasn't been the last.
It's pretty good video quality on that.
Yeah, that is a good camera. It's I forget who makes it. It's a DJI system, I think.
Okay.
So is that from the onboard camera?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow. That's digital then.
yes.
Okay. You have the DJI goggles with that?
Yep, sure do.
That's for sure, Jackrabbit.
Yep. First flight, first crash. It's a crazy day.
Well, I've never yet gotten bitten by the FPV bug, but I understand it's addictive.
Yeah.
Come to the dark side, Dean. Come to the dark side. We have donuts.
Dean, it is addictive. I mean, the first time I flew, and the sensation I had was amazing. It was like I was flying the drone, and I was. In reality, I am flying the drone, but it looks like you're sitting on the drone flying instead of
cool.
sitting in a chair or
Yeah.
standing or whatever it is you're doing. So it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand it's not for everybody, but and I really didn't think it was I'd be that interested in it, but turns out I am.
That first time, go ahead.
I just got to get better at it.
Yeah, like Doc Murdoch told me one time when we were talking about it on one of the live streams. He says it's just stick time. That's the only thing. You you have to fly to get the feel, to get all that stuff. And
Yeah,
I haven't flown my Hawk in a year probably. But I'll tell you, Dean, that first time you fly something like that little, and like that tree that's on the picture behind you, you go through the arm of the branches right there, and you don't crash it into the tree. You're like, whoa, yes, grrr!
I was watching some of Drone Bum stuff, and he's gotten where he can fly that FPV looking like a camera drone. He's so good at that.
Yeah.
Just, and when he was backing through that McDonald's sign on that one, that was just amazing.
Chris told me the same thing, Mike. Doc Murdoch.
Yeah.
Told me the same thing. And you just got to get stick time. So,
that's it.
And then even Scott, Jackrabbit FPV says practice, and memory muscle.
And I found out, I went ahead and got Velocidrone, and it's okay as far as, for me anyway, as a game or whatever, it's fine. But to actually translate that over to the actual flight. The first time I went out and flew the Hawk after I flew that, for me it didn't transfer as well, and I crashed like 3 times just on takeoff because I was trying to do exactly what I did in the game, and it doesn't work the same for some reason.
Well, I agree with you. I started out using Velocidrone, and then and it was okay. I still had the same problem. I couldn't, it was all in the control. And then when I flew the actual FPV, it really
act the same.
Different. Yeah. So anyway, Mike BAK, the drone raider, says he'll get into FPV after he gets his new dog. I'm going to name him Go Get It.
Go get it.
And then I gotta say, when I go to fly, I spend more time walking to the drone than I am flying it. So
doing that walk of shame.
But I'm down to 230.6 pounds, so it must be doing.
There you go. It helps.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway, guys, I need to get my tiny Hawk out.
It's approaching 2 a.m. here, so I think I might venture off to bed, I think.
All right, Peter. Well,
Peter, good night.
Okay, thanks, everyone. Bye, Rodney. Bye, Mike, Dean, and bye, everyone in chat. We'll see you another time.
See you later, Peter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I really can't get into it. And of course, next Saturday is the anniversary of Rick Halbert passing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give him the credit for getting me into FPV because he sent me the Tiny Hawk S. And that's what I kept telling him I'd take it out and learn how to fly it and stuff, and I didn't do it. And then he passed away, and I'm like, and I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, he sent me that, and I kept telling him I was going to do it, and he didn't get to see it. So I said, I'm going to do it now, and I just set my mind to it and finally started doing it. So I started out with the Tiny Hawk S, and
that's the black one, right?
Yeah, that's
got the set camera. You can't change the angle of the camera or anything
right.
Like that.
Yeah. And it really is a good beginner drone.
Yeah, and he's an old Navy boy too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm the only wing nut here. Well, except for Ron.
Ron was.
Ron Lockwood. He was in the Air Force.
No.
I thought he was in the Air Force.
No, he see. No, he's been a paramedic pretty much all his life.
I could have swore he talked about being stationed at certain areas as military.
Well, he's worked on military bases. As a paramedic.
Okay.
I don't think he was actually ever in the service. I may be wrong. Wrong.
It's more likely I'm wrong. So,
but I know Ray was in the Army. Ray Kelly was in the Army. There was someone else on the stream this morning that was in the Air Force. I can't remember who all was on the stream. See, there's me, you, Dean, Peter, Ray,
Steve Carpenter. Jack Rabbit says Steve Carpenter.
Yeah, Steve Carpenter.
I know he's ex-Air Force.
Lloyd Mendenhall's Air Force.
Yep.
There's actually a bunch of us droners that are prior military.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, there was several people that had birthdays this past week. Happy birthday to you! There's several coming up. So, if you had a birthday this week, happy birthday! Just had to get that in there. I try to do that every Saturday, but I forget more than I remember. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm sure glad the weather's getting warmer. There'll be more opportunity to go,
Yeah,
especially during the week.
it's finally started warming up here. We're supposed to have some days in the 80 this week, but then next Monday it's supposed to be down near freezing again. It's been a long, cold winter down here in Texas.
Yeah. Oop, that was the wrong thing. Yeah.
The wrong one.
Yeah, I forgot where I was at. Thank you
Yeah.
for your support, South Florida Drone Flyers.
Yep.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
something.
James Scott says Jim Boyd above and beyond was Air Force. No, I think he was Marine Corps. I believe he told me he was Marine Corps.
I don't remember on him. We were talking at the last Florida drone meetup, so I don't remember what he told me though.
Yeah, I know he was in the Marine Corps because me and him teased each other like Marines and sailors always do. So
You're just a taxi ride.
for him, yeah.
For them, you're just a taxi.
So, but anyway, yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people in the drone community that are, in fact, Tony, Tropic USA was, I believe he was Army or Air Force. I think he was Air Force as well. So, but anyway, in the grand scheme, you know, there's a lot of inter-service rivalry that goes on and stuff, but in the end, we're all one team, and when it counts, we act as one team. So
that's right. That's what they don't seem to understand.
Yeah, well,
you know.
Yeah.
We're the only ones allowed to rag on everybody and call Navy guys squids, and you guys call us wingnuts and all that. But somebody else doing it, not in the that didn't serve, is like, hey, hold it. You can't talk about them like that.
Yeah, and I know when I was stationed in Japan, me and the Marines always got along well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I come through the gate, of course, I was drunk coming in through the gate. I would give the Marines static, and they'd take me over to the guard shack, tell me what for. In fact, I was stationed in Yokosuka with my dad, and he called me up to his office one day. Now, my dad was a chief petty officer, and I was just a young seaman. And he calls me up into his office, and he says, "You've got to leave the Marines alone." And the Marine commanding officer of the Marine barracks there, they're the guys that guarded the gates and provided security for the base, complained to him about me. And and then I got called into my department head's office for the same thing. Oh, man.
Sounds like you were a wild child.
I was wild. Thank you, Scott, for your support, brother. You know, that's what our military needs right now is support. They don't need to be criticized like our Vietnam vets were. I joined in 1972, and even after 75, when Vietnam was over, if I went out in town with my uniform, I caught flack. You know,
That's a shame.
It was, and it's just, you know, so our Vietnam vets got a raw deal.
Yeah, they did.
I mean,
I always try to, when I see somebody that served in Vietnam, I always tell them welcome home, because they never heard that.
Yeah, I do too. So, It's all good.
Yeah.
So Scott's wife was also National Guard. Thank her for her service, and your sister too.
And his other sister.
Yeah, and his one sister
his dad.
in the Navy. She was in the right service.
And his dad was Air Force.
Well, can't help that. No, seriously.
Hey, people ask me sometimes why I joined the Air Force and not the Army. I said, hey, look, do I want to walk along carrying a 50-pound backpack and people shooting at me, or fly over at 30,000 feet and go catch? Although I didn't fly, of course, I was a mechanic, so didn't make anything like that, but that's my sentiment about it. Well, that's too bad, Jackrabbit.
Yeah, JSK. Sorry to hear that. Well, I can't speak for other people, but our veterans that served in Vietnam and died in Vietnam are all heroes.
Yep. Speaking of that, my neighbor that used to live across the street, he passed, I don't know, 5-10 years ago. He was like 84. And he served in World War II, started at 17 years old. And because he was so tiny, they put him as a tail gunner on a B-17. He served 25 missions over Europe, came home, they put him in a desk. He was like, I don't want this job. I want to go back active, flying. Then he got put on a 24 Liberator as a waist gunner, served 30 missions over Europe, and came home.
Wow.
That guy is a hero. To survive that, because waist gunners alone, their lifespan was like 20 seconds in battle. So.
Well, Rodney, Mike, I'm going to have to go. I've got some things I got to do. It's been fun. And this is probably the longest I've been on your stream, Rodney.
It has been. Yeah, you were one of the first ones here this morning.
Yeah.
In fact, I think you were the first one here. No, Al was.
No. You've got my email, but you didn't send me a link this morning. I had to get it off the.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me for that. I forget.
That's okay.
So
I still got.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, there's Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Mark.
Well, anyway, I'll see you guys. Take care.
All right,
see you, Dean.
Brother.
Have a good day, buddy.
I guess I shouldn't have removed that. He may need it again. JSK Enterprise, you have a good day, buddy. So we'll wait, let Mark give it another try, and if not, then I'll probably go ahead and end. We've been up 2 hours.
Yeah, Rodney, I'm sending you my email so you can shoot me that stuff, and I've got it that way then.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the private chat there.
Roger that.
And I just found out I got my LLC approved last week. So I'm an official, my LLC.
Oh.
For my photography stuff.
Cool.
I'm now an official Arizona business.
Awesome. Mike, what was your last name again?
Kelly, Kelley.
There is so many Mikes.
Yep. And you can't even go Mike K because there's Mike Klein, Mike Kinney.
Yeah.
All them guys.
Kelly, you said Kelley? EY, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure that gets into my contact list.
There you go. Yeah, like I said, I was going to try and get in earlier today, but I was going to do that time lapse, the sunrise thing, and man, it just kind of went all kinds of right, left, and not down the middle for me today. So had to spend the rest of the day doing that. But
Unfortunately,
Oh,
Nick
here we are.
H, that is true. That happens sometimes.
Good morning,
Yep.
gentlemen.
there he is.
How you
Mr.
guys
Mark.
doing? So we just John Bonifant and I just two pilots out here for this big meetup we're supposed to have. But all you need, like that's what they say, right? All you need is one guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
And
two
I got
guys.
the right guy for the
It's not
job.
really
Right
a
here, John
meetup if there's
Bonifant.
only one guy, right?
That's it.
Not meeting up by yourself.
Yeah. You know, meeting up by yourself could be fun, but sometimes it's like a little bit like it's always good to find.
Hey, that's way too much information, Mark.
Yeah. So we're over here. Obviously, if anybody's in the chat, I mean, we're in Rhode Island, and we're at this place called Collier Park, and this is where we had the Rhode Island drone meetup last summer. And as you can see, it's a nice park, and there's boats that go in and out of here, and we got two bridges. Obviously, we can't fly over those bridges. We're not supposed to, and I frown upon it, but over that, there's the city. I don't know. You can't really see the
fly
city.
under them.
Once you get up to a certain part, you can see the whole city, and it's a really nice place to fly. And it's actually pretty decent out here. I mean, it's probably what do you think, John? About 40 degrees? 40 degrees. That's nice to us, right? Very light breeze. So
woke up to 60 this morning, going towards 75 today.
Okay, that's too much information, also, Mike. Usually we'll have those. I don't know if you can see those tugboats out there, but they usually will bring big cargo ships in, and sometimes that could be a fun capture, you know.
Yeah.
But we got we got some wildlife out here too. We got two loons. I don't know if you know what a loon is. It's
They're standing on the deck right there.
What's that? Yeah. 2 loons.
Standing on the deck.
That's 2 goons, actually. But loons are they're like cormorants. And they'll go underneath the water and kind of fly underneath the water and get fish, you know, which is a good sign. That means like there's some bait fish in here. So we might even get to see some seals come up this way, which
that'd be cool.
I see a lot of sometimes. I see a lot of. I shouldn't say sometimes, but I would say most of the time I'm here, I get to see a seal. That actually is that one out there, John, right there? No, that's another loon. But water is nice and flat. It looks good. Yeah. And I'm gonna fly with this other goon.
Get John up in the picture.
What's that?
Get John in the picture.
Get John in the picture. John is doing a calibration. He's
he's doing the DJI dance.
IMU. Wait, you can't do an IMU like that. No, you got to put that on the ground. I thought he was doing the compass calibration dance, but he's doing an IMU. You got to set it down on the ground. Fold the arms up. Yep. Yeah, fold them up and then set it on the ground. It's got to be on flat ground.
Arms got to be all folded for all that IMU.
Huh? No, it's better just to put it on. Yeah, like that. Yep.
Is that the Mavic 3?
Then start it over. That's the Mavic 3. It only took him 40 minutes to get it
connected.
To have
GPS.
8 satellites, John.
Holy moly!
Wow.
40 minutes. I left and came back, had breakfast, did my laundry, and then came back and he had 12 satellites. No, I'm just joking.
That's crazy.
But he's doing an IMU. I'm gonna let you see him doing an IMU. These smart flyers do IMUs when they're gonna fly in these areas, because one of the things is that there's a power plant right there, you know, and there's so much noise coming from that power plant, and you know, metal objects. There's all kind of metal objects in this area. He's gonna fly off of this platform, so I'm sure there's like concrete. So it's good to do an IMU just to be safe. You know what I mean? Something goes wrong, you can say, "Hey, I did an IMU. I did a compass calibration." You know, and you can send that in, and DJI will see that in your flight records.
Hey, Mark, how often do you do an IMU calibration?
How long?
How often?
How often? I do a IMU most of the time when I go to different areas, or if I get to an area where I see there's a lot of metal, there's bridges, there's you know, different things that
No
could
set
interfere
time
with
then.
interfere with the drone. So
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt. Now see, he just look at that.
And there it goes.
He just did the IMU. That thing's flying like a Mavic 3. Yeah, so it's good. You know, you think of like, I mean, look at how quick that took him, about a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes to, like, you know, having an issue with your drone is nothing, you know?
High speed haircut, Mr. JRC.
Yeah,
that's in regulation, man. That's 3510 right there.
Speaking of military people,
let me put my glasses on so I can see.
Mr.
Oh, you got a haircut, Mike?
I got them all cut. No, Rodney got his haircut. They're talking about that.
Oh, yeah. Rodney got it. Yeah, I can see that. Rodney looked, last week he looked like he was in a rock band.
Well, it'll be another 6 months before I get a haircut and a beard trim now.
I got a haircut right on the top right here.
You ain't got
it's a natural haircut. Natural hair loss, me. Well, guys, I'm gonna
every
I'm
month
gonna sign
I
out
get a
over here. I'm gonna go grab my. I bring the Evo 2 with me this time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because it's been yelling at me and jealous a little bit because I've been flying the Mavic 3 a little bit. So I'm gonna give the Evo 2 a run for its money and try to see what can we do with it.
Well, I think you can do a lot with it. That seems to be
give it some exercise, you know.
Yep.
So
all
you
right,
guys,
Michael, you and John have a good day. Tell John
you
we
also
said
guys hi. Take it easy, and Rodney, I love your haircut.
Thanks, man.
Take it easy.
You too, brother. So, all right, well, Mike.
Looks like we're the last two, right?
Yeah, pretty much so.
If you're ready to close it, that's fine. I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting stuff ready to go fly, and I want to try this little camera out on that drone today.
I've been thinking about picking up that Go. What is it? The 360 Go 2, the little peanut one, because that's all my Tiny Hawk can lift is that.
Right.
And then
I've been thinking about that too, and I may still do that. So.
Yeah, I'd like to pick that thing up. I'm just kind of hard to pull the trigger on $300 for that little thing.
You know, there's a cheaper alternative.
Yeah, but that one, that's the peanut one.
Yeah.
You have to, from what I can gather, you have to hook that to the drone itself for the power. It doesn't have like an internal power.
That's the reason why. I mean, I've been eyeballing it, but
yeah, it's only what, $100
because of that.
Yeah, so that's why I haven't done that one. I'd rather have the other one, and you know, you get what you pay for. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right, Rodney. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
All right, Mike. Take care, man. You are coming to the South Florida meetup, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Already got my tickets and my hotel room.
All right. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm staying at the Best Western.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when do you get in there?
We're actually flying into Daytona. My wife's sister lives up in the Daytona area, so we're staying there for about a week before. And then I'm just going to borrow a truck and my brother-in-law's truck and drive down Friday afternoon-ish, get down there Friday evening and get checked in. Speaking of that, do you know if they're doing a kind of a get-together meet and greet like they did at Spin Up?
I don't know. Ray is still in the chat. Ray, what are your plans for Friday night?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's a place we can get together and everybody hang out, put little name tags on. And morning, Joe.
Good morning.
But yeah, that's the plan anyway. Drive down on Friday, stay until Sunday, leave Sunday and go back up, and then we fly out to come home on Monday.
Yeah, I'm flying into Atlanta, and Dennis Lovelady's going to pick me up, and then we're going to drive down there together.
Ray says there's a meet and greet at Stewart Bowl at 5 p.m. I take it that's a bowling alley.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like. Yes, it's Stewart Bowling Alley.
Okay. Cool.
At 5 p.m. Well, it depends on what time Dennis and I get in there. Since we're driving from Atlanta, we may be a little late. Hopefully we'll get there before then, though. If not, we'll see everybody bright and early Saturday morning.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Everybody in the chat, we'll see you. Have a good weekend. Take care.
You too, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, everybody, time to close out. Thank you so much for being in the chat. Enjoyed having you. Don't forget tomorrow morning, the Sunday Sunrise crew. Starting with Drone Bum, possibly me. He asked me earlier this morning that if he's getting rain, if I would fly, and the answer is yes. So if he can't fly, then I will be flying, and then depending on whether it's Drone Bum or me, Dennis Lovelady will be after one of us. Then on to Fly Natural if he flies, and then Chris Hope, and then following Chris Hope will be Johnny Drone Flyer with drones and coffee. So we hope to see y'all in the morning. Meanwhile, you guys have a great day, and thanks for being in the chat. And we'll catch you. Oh, and don't forget, next Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and Friends is going to be in remembrance of Rick Halber. So anyway, you all take care and love you guys. Bye now.